What's up YouTube, it's Arihi TV here. Today we are at the Grayscape for my second visit of the season, but it's a very short visit because I gotta work later on tonight. But I'm with Will. What's up? We're gonna end it off here because he'll be going back to New Jersey tonight too, but he wanted to go to Grayscape for Bobcat specifically. And as right now we're at the park, we're listening to Oktoberfest music.
Yes, it is.
Alright, we're going through the Ghost Town Cave.
Through with the darkness and the cave.
Alright, we're about to do Steamin Demon now, and I gotta tell you folks, Adirondack Outlaw was definitely a very good ride for sure. It never gets old. And Will, how was Adirondack Outlaw?
That was excellent. I loved it.
So good. Easily one of the best fire rides like in America, if you ask me. So now, let's see if my shoulders are gonna be bruised, because last time it absolutely sucked.
Time for the biggest piece of trash.
Okay, we just got off Steamin. I was able to tolerate it slightly than my previous visit on Steamin Demon, but it was still not very good. I mean, it definitely hurts. Will absolutely hated Steamin Demon. It was like in pain in the corkscrews. He was like, oh god, no! Oh! Oh!
Nice impression of me.
Condor is temporarily closed for extra love and attention. Alright guys, we just got off Bobcat, and Mia, how was Bobcat for you today? And how about you, Will, for your very first time?
Very great addition to the park, I'll tell you that.
We were in row 2, and I consider that the magic seat, folks. You get flung out of your seat like crazy. And how are you, Brett?
I'm good.
And how do you like the park so far?
Well, it's like fourth time here, second time this year. It's good. It's a good park. It's very quaint.
Now, how is Ravine Flyer 2? How does it live up to the hype?
Ravine Flyer 2, that thing is fucking awesome.
It definitely is.
Remember that
Alright guys, we just got off the Comet. We did 2 rides in total. How was your ride this time, Will?
It was underwhelming, but it's still good. I like that.
It's still a very solid ride. I mean, look at that drop, folks. Pretty good in my opinion. I mean, I still get flung out of my seat. You just gotta know a certain method. How about you this time, Brett?
Yeah, Predator is better, I'd say. But I mean, it's good.
Yeah, Predator is so underrated. It actually might be better than Comet now, actually, because like I feel like Predator gets way too much hate, and he even still gets hate with the Titan track. So I will say Comet was flying today, much better than my June ride, honestly, because like even towards the end where it's hard to get airtime, I got yanked out of my seat towards the last transition.
It's still going. Wano is better than both Predator and Comet, Viper, Great America. That's a good ride.
Oh, really? That's even better than both?
Yeah.
Wow, that says something. So Brett wants to talk about his Bobcat experience today.
So I went here back in June. I got 3 rides. I think Bobcat's good, but however, I've done all 5 of the family gravity groups in the U.S. This one is my least favorite. I think they reprofiled some of the hills because they're not as like abrupt as on the others. Like the others, you can get like really popped out of your seat. Not so much on this one. It's still good, but not as good as the others. But
That just makes me want to even go to Quasi now, because I've heard nothing but really, really good things about Wooded Warrior.
Wooded Warrior is great, seriously.
It might be the best gravity group out there.
No,
That's a family one.
Roarsaurus is the best family.
Roarsaurus does look good too. I still need to eat. Never even been to New Hampshire yet, folks, which is pretty crazy because I do go to New England a lot. So, and now as we're here, I see the water park, and it looks quite packed for the water park, especially in the wave pool. And those water slides haven't really been open much. I think the cliffhanger has always been closed like the last couple years. I don't know. I just never see it run anymore. But I think the mat racers might be working. I don't think cliffhanger is working though. And the bonsai pipelines over there, whatever that's called, that's also, I don't see it running either. And that used to be Paul Bunyan's spray ground. Now it's just parts of Paul Bunyan's with the slides, but they made it a lot smaller. I will say they do a pretty good job theming, but I definitely have seen better water parks in my opinion. Nearly a 6'3" person's about to go in here, and he barely fits. Let's see if I fit.
Come on in, it's warm and toasty inside.
Ah, God.
It's very nice in here.
How can I help you, sir?
That's a good question. I can help you all. If you guys want to stay safe here from the outside world, this is the perfect place to go. I'm out.
Alright guys, we're about to go in the Ghost Town Cave again, and how was the ride on Flashback?
1 second.
So how was the ride on Flashback?
Not as good as before, but it's better than Steamin Demon. Terry Lake's Boomerang's way better.
I actually really enjoyed it. I took my head away from the restraints. It was very solid for me. I don't know about you, Brett, but how was Flashback for you?
Honestly, a lot worse than I remember it being, because that was one of my favorite boomerangs. Like, even over remix, or mix, I guess, or whatever the fuck it was called. But now, it's towards the bottom for me.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little rougher last time for me, but when I took my head away, it was really good. So I actually didn't realize this until now, folks. This is actually going to be Will's very first time on Desperado Plunge. So that's a credit he's actually missing.
Have not seen, well, not a coaster credit, but a ride credit I can say for myself.
And the line's not too bad. It's only like 10 minutes at most, so it's... The logs are small, so it's a capacity thing, but... It's a fun ride, though. I'm glad it's open today, because it was closed last I went, I think. Well, Brett, we're about to leave the park, man. It was great seeing you today, and I gotta say, Bobcat was very intense today. It was better than June, I think, and even Comet was good to me.
I'm about to try Row 2, we'll see.
Please tell me about Row 2.
I will.
I want you to.
Yeah.
And how was your day today, Will?
It was amazing for a short visit.
For a short visit, the downside is I got to go straight to work after at the supermarket, but it was well worth it what we did today. Got to do 2 rides on Comet, 1 ride on Steamin Demon. We also got to do 1 ride on Bobcat, 1 ride on Raging River, and even Desperado Plunge too. And now here's one of my favorite parts of the park, the merchandise store, the gift shop.
They got some cool Bobcat merch.
They got a Comet shirt, and I saw an enthusiast wearing that same Comet shirt just right here.
Well, they got Comet pins too.
The Bobcat, that's a really good photo. That's a really good shirt. I actually might consider getting that next time I go to Grayscape. That's also a good one too.
Look, Bobcat plushies.
Oh, that's cute. I didn't even see that. And I also see the Bobcat shirt, the same shirt that Hollywood Studios wear actually.
This one looks cool.
And this looks really cool too. The same exact shirt that Will has, but it says Discovery Kingdom on his.
And it's got different ride emblems.
And even Great Adventure has those shirts too. And I assume New England will have it too, seeing Grayscape will have it.
Too.
Oh yeah, and Darien Lake.
Yeah, Corinne took them this morning.
About to exit.
I don't know how that worked out because
A lot of Coke products there, while Darien Lake is actually Pepsi, which is interesting. And a new restaurant coming soon where the former Johnny Rockets is, I believe. Wow, what a day. That was pretty fun.